way, all those dudes or those couple of dudes, those few dudes that I've been told that have made disparaging remarks about me, never spoke to me before in their life, don't know me at all, whatever, whatever. You know how many times I've been DM'd by people who I guess are close to them, trying to say,
a lot, because I get that.
Yo, live here, be here. This got this going on. Listen, y'all ain't got no money to hide. Y'all ain't got no money to. I'm about to walk outside and walk around on my property for about an hour. It takes me about an hour to walk around it. This one. That's what I'm gonna do. While y'all fucking off and making dumbass motherfucking comments, and you're spending all your time on here instead of trying to actually create a life for yourself, nigga, I'm living a life. Believe you me. When you see me smiling, it's because I am fucking happy.
Right.
For real. I'm really actually fucking happy. Been like this a long time.
Stay happy, because everybody out here ain't happy. So stay happy, brother.
And if they've been listening, I've been given some insight into why they are not happy. You're not happy because you're trying to live someone else's fantasy. They're lying and you're trying to live their lie. You're trying to slip yourself into someone else's lies. They're not doing any of the things you say. Even the people you see on, you got to realize that if a person makes their living in front of a camera, they're going to be in front of a fucking camera all the goddamn time, projecting that they have something going on that they don't, because that is their job. That's what they do. Don't think that this is actually their life.
Right.
It really ain't. It really is not.
And we see that. We know that on Instagram.
Right. You and I have been in these spaces and places a long fucking time. We know it's not.
Right, right.
But they believe everything they see because they can't accept the fact that they're going to have to work harder than they think, and longer than they think, and be smarter than they are, in order to have the kind of life that is being projected and produced for them to consume.
Like all these dudes now, they all of a sudden everybody's a billionaire.
Oh yeah.
That's the new shit. Everybody's a billionaire.
Yeah. And I can remember when the word millionaire or million was like
far-fetched.
It was never used. But all it took was for some rapper to get comfortable enough to say it. And once he said it, I'm not going to say the M word, but all of the people who are living vicariously through these pretenders in front of the camera and on the microphone, all of a sudden they started becoming comfortable. Well, shit, he said millionaire. I could say millionaire too. He said million. I could say millions too. Yeah. You know, he said hustler, I could say hustler too.
Yeah, now it's billions. Puff just said the other day at the Super Bowl, yeah, man, you know, I'm the first black trillionaire.
You know, Puff been getting money telling people things that weren't true since the beginning, right?
Right.
Since the very beginning, Puff has been telling people that he got something he don't have, and they were so enamored with the idea. You got to realize that they had never seen anyone who looked like them, whom they identified with, speaking about having the experience in life that they were only fantasizing about. That's why they were so caught up in the whole Bad Boy show, because it's like, yo, I ain't never seen a nigga like this before. Wow, look, yo, he look like me. Look, oh, look. But it was all pretense. Why do you think Biggie sold him his publishing for $200,000? Biggie Smalls publishing, Notorious B.I.G.'s publishing, 200,000. Why do you think he did that? He said because he was rapping about a lifestyle that he was not experiencing, and black people being as uninitiated as they are with real world shit, when they would see him, they would be like, you rapping about it, and I see you in videos. Where's that, Chris? Where's that? That shit starts to get to a nigga. Man, I gotta do something, man. This shit's not a good look. It's not a good look. Niggas are seeing me, and I'm like, when I'm not on the tour, I'm around the block, and it's, it ain't none of that.
Right.
I need some money. I need some money. Well, I'm saying, Playboy, you need, I can look out for you. Give you a couple hundred thousand. A nigga that grew up in a tenement building in Brooklyn.
100,000 was like 2 million.
It might as well have been.
Right.
Because his access to 200,000 was just as much as his access to 2 million. It may as well have been the same fucking thing.
Yeah, he blew it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And now his children, instead of their names being on the and I don't know if this is still the case, but I know that when you look up Biggie's shit, his publishing was Justin Combs publishing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm not, understand this too. I'm proud of all these young black people who came from like nothing. Yeah. Puff, he was okay. You know what I mean? Melvin was a hustler. Melvin was making money. He provided for them or whatever. Up in Mount Vernon, where he's from, where Puff is from.
Yeah, Melvin would be his pops for those who don't know.
Yeah, Melvin was his pops. So so he didn't grow up as struggling as a lot of the people who relate to him, who were relating to him at that point. He didn't grow up with that kind of poverty and struggle that they did.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he wasn't, his father wasn't like my people. My people were major. His father was a well-known, well-liked hustler. And I know this because the same people that started him and knew him and raised him in the thing, those were, because they're mostly dead. Not all of them, but most of them. They're the ones that brought Melvin in and put him on and gave put him in position to make his money or whatever have you. And and I have conversations with me and those people that no one's ever heard. Right. I knew that they're old, they're going to be gone soon. So I had conversations with them, and in some of those conversations, we talked about Melvin and exactly verbatim what happened to him, right, and how and why it happened. But he was a provider, and he provided, and Puff didn't grow up in abject poverty like a lot of the people who related to him when he first got heavy in the scene, whatever. And that's why he was their hero. He was a representation of every fantasy they could think of. And it wasn't like he was actually at that point, but he was saying he was, which gave them hope. Somebody that they could look at and say, I can relate to him. And look what he's saying, look what he's doing, look what he's showing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This Puff planted the seed of prosperity and potential in a lot of fucking people.
Me, I'm one of them. He's definitely been an inspiration. He's been an inspiration
to him.
Yeah, he's been
an inspiration. Salute to him. And for these guys to come like Puff, again, he's kind of an exception, because Puff is a person who's educated, who actually has an education. Like most of these guys, like 50 and Jay, maybe Dr. Dre, like these guys they may have finished high school, maybe whatever, but they don't have college educations. They come from projects and shit like that, real low income, neighbor. So for them to acquire the degree of financial wealth that they have and to maintain it over decades.
Yeah.
And not come from the backgrounds that gave them the foundational understandings that people generally need in order to maintain, let alone gain, but maintain wealth. Anybody can get it, right place, right time.
Yeah,
Anybody can get it. Keeping it, and I'm not talking about keeping it just from the perspective of not blowing it, not spending it all up. I'm talking about when you get a certain level of wealth, motherfuckers come after you from every angle. You bump up against somebody, you in court. You got a lawsuit.
Yeah.
You touch somebody with you touches somebody, you got a lawsuit.
Yep.
At any given time, these guys got 2 or 3 lawsuits going on. People who never came into contact. You got people suing motherfuckers for incidents that happened in concerts they weren't even at. You got motherfuckers suing people for shit, talking about, I was watching your video and you said this or you showed that and I was triggered, I was traumatized, and I'm suing you.
Yeah, remember the dude with Tupac that shot the cop officer? The police say he was listening to Tupac and the music influenced him to shoot the cops. And then they tried to sue Tupac for it. Yeah, you're right. It's a lot of, yeah.
So any one of those brothers, any brother, sister who came up from nothing, acquired a significant sum, and maintained that sum, they take your fucking hat off to them, man.
Right.
Because that took a great deal of learning and growing and losing.
Losing, a little bit of stepping on niggas and forgetting niggas too.
But you know what? You know what they come to the conclusion of? A lot of them, I think, they come to the conclusion that, you know what? A lot of people say they want shit, but they just say it because it sounds good. They don't actually want it. And if you're not careful, they'll stop you from getting it too, just so they won't feel bad about what they're not doing. And you come to the